Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, today I want to talk about your boy SharkOnLand600. As he sat down with Truth Teller TV, and first and foremost, shout out to Truth Teller TV. Boy, he been going up. He been doing his thing. Shout out to his channel. If y'all want, y'all could check out the whole interview. I pinned it in the comments so y'all could see, the whole context of what I'm talking about in this video in the comments below. So make sure you go check it out if you want to. But as of right now, we're going to talk about how SharkOnLand600 talks about Memo600 and JusBlow leaving 600 to go to OTF and OBlock right after they got their deals with OTF and Lil Durk. All right. Now, it's funny because watching this interview, you see SharkOnLand, he talking all positive. He talking, I'm trying to make sure Chicago is this, Chicago is that. We need to stop this and that. We need to invest in real estate. We need to do this, right? He was talking all positive. But once Truth Teller asked him about Memo600, it was like he turned into a whole different person. And I understand his reasoning. However, he has to understand that if you're going to try and speak all this positivity and try to make a change in Chicago, then you got to lead by example. You can't let your emotions get the best of you, because eventually it's going to catch up and people are going to notice it. So they're going to continuously test you. All right. If they know that the Memo situation gets to you the most, drama sells, controversy sells. So nobody really wants to hear the positivity. So when you go to these interviews, what they're going to do is specifically ask you about Memo600 just to get a reaction. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think Truth Teller tried to do that. However, I just noticed that kind of set him into a whole different bag, rather than when he was talking the whole positiveness and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, word of advice, with SharkOnLand, when you go to these interviews and you doing these interviews with these guys, man, don't let it bother you, the Memo questions. They're going to ask you it purposely just to get under your skin. All right. Now, I do understand his beef with Memo, though. He's expressing that Memo600 tried to put a jacket on him that wasn't even true. And he didn't even know what was going on, but he ran with a narrative and called him a snitch amongst his 250,000 followers. All right. So I kind of understand his frustration. However, if you're going to act positive and be this new shark that you're trying to be, you have to leave old quarrels in the past. You got to move on. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to be his best friend, but you just don't got to speak on him. And you got to remember, with you speaking on him, what happens is now everybody that was watching that interview to see what you had to say, now you just gave Memo a whole bunch of fans. You see what I'm saying? The same people that was looking at you to see what you was talking about, they want to know who you're talking about now. So what they're going to do is they're going to go see who Memo600 is, and now they might like his music, however, but you just gave him free clout. So the best thing to do is not speak on his name. Simple. Just keep it at that. It is what it is. Let bygones be bygones. All right. Now, in that interview, he went on to describe that Memo and JusBlow left 600 and went to OBlock as soon as they got deals. So he expressed that these guys scream 600 and they want to rep 600, but as soon as they get signed to Lil Durk, they leave 600 for dead and go to OBlock. All right, trying to say they didn't do a thing for the guys, and it kind of puts you in the mind of No Limit Cairo and G Herbo. All right, and matter of fact, let's get this out the way real quick, right? Because Shark made a good point. Now, I seen everyone say things like, just because G Herbo got money doesn't mean he have to keep providing for the whole gang. He don't got to keep on giving these guys money, blase blah, whatever. But SharkOnLand made a good point when he said that some of these guys, before they was making money, before they was even famous, they were sleeping on these same guys' couches. You see what I'm saying? They were on their couches. They were living off these guys. They were eating in these guys' houses and etc. etc. So when you come up, it's only right that you do right by the same guys that you were pretty much needing. You was in need. It was a time you was at need and they were there for you. So when you get on and you get enough money to do for yourself, it's only right that you look out. I'm not saying give them $1 million. I'm not saying give them, you see what I'm saying, too much money. But at the end of the day, do something. It don't always have to be about giving money. I'm sure that anybody would rather you put them in place to continuously keep making money rather than to sit there and you give the money one time in the first place. So instead of giving your friend money, put him in position to make money too. You see what I'm saying? Look at all the LeBron James friends. They all good because he put them in position to win. He put them in position to where his closest friends don't have to watch him ball and feel away. He put them in position where his friends don't gotta ask him for money no more. So it's a win-win. Don't just make guys the shooters. Don't just make guys the guys that's around when something bad is happening. You see what I'm saying? That's all that's doing is setting them up for failure. God forbid you in the car with one of your guys. You know, we call them the fall guys. But God forbid you in the car with them, then the car gets stopped and there's a firearm in the car. Guess what? Now your closest friends got to take that rap because you are the bad. He's the fall guy. You know, you want to make sure his bail good. You might make sure his family good. But at the end of the day, his family don't see it like that. His family wants him home. So don't put your guys in a position to where they got to lose just so you can win. You see what I'm saying? Set your friend up as a road manager. Make your friend head of security legally. You know, set your friend up with a 2-family home so he can run it that way and generate money monthly. You know, start them off doing something rather than just making them shooters. You don't always have to come out of pocket. So pretty much when Shark described that instance of it, I respected that. You know, but when he sat there and kept going on about Memo600, it's like he played two different sides. It's like he was two different people. I get he's trying to be all positive, and I'm for that. You know, we express that a lot on this platform. I want people to win the same way he describes that he want people to win and change the narrative. So I understand it. However, you can't get people to trick you out your position. When they mention a certain name or whatever the case may be, if you think it's going to put you in a whole different type of mood or whatever the case may be, just don't respond. Don't answer that question. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, Memo is going through a lot right now, man. When it comes to the whole situation with Bezu, when it comes to the whole situation with Dirk, Memo already got a lot on his plate pretty much. So at the end of the day, man, all this, it is what it is. Honestly, as SharkOnLand started saying all what he was saying, I felt he was starting to contribute to the same negativity that he was talking about he was against. You see what I'm saying? The same negativity. He's saying, yo, y'all could SMD and all that. All you doing is now contributing to the same negativity that you are trying to stop. So at the end of the day, once again, I just hope that SharkOnLand stay on a good path. He seemed like he changed. He seemed like he's trying to change Chicago and the people that's around. That's good. And it just is what it is, man. As for now, y'all let me know how y'all feel about SharkOnLand saying that Memo and JusBlow pretty much left 600 to go to OTF when it was cool. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.